Alright, this Red Dead situation is kind of crazy right now, and honestly, I didn't expect the community to be split this hard. If you don't know, Rockstar finally announced the new Red Dead Redemption port coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, the Switch 2, and Netflix on iOS and Android. And the crazy part, while a bunch of people are hyped, a whole lot of Red Dead fans are pretty upset. Not because RDR1 is coming back, that part's pretty cool, but because people wanted Red Dead Redemption 2 to finally get a 60 FPS next-gen upgrade. And the second Rockstar announced this, the whole community basically said, that's cool, but where's Arthur Morgan at 60 FPS? So let's talk about why this port is dividing fans, what Rockstar actually announced. We'll also cover the Netflix part, the 60 FPS drama, and whether all of this means a true RDR2 next-gen upgrade is finally coming. Okay, so Rockstar pulled the trigger and officially revealed Red Dead Redemption, the original, coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch 2. It'll have 60 FPS support, up to 4K resolution, HDR on supported consoles, and Undead Nightmare is included. But now the part that shocked everyone, it's also coming to iOS and Android via Netflix. And if you don't know, Netflix is literally turning into a gaming platform, and Rockstar just handed them one of the most iconic games ever made. So on paper, this sounds amazing. A classic game, new hardware, better performance, portable versions. All of that sounds cool, right? Well, not for everyone. The reaction was mostly positive, but the hardcore Red Dead community, they weren't very impressed, and honestly, I kind of get it. Because while RDR1 getting 60 FPS is awesome, RDR2 is the one everybody wanted upgraded. Here's what a couple fans said over on Reddit, and trust me, the comments were pretty wild. One guy said, I bought a PC specifically to play RDR2. The PS5 still runs a PS4 version, which is on par with a Switch 2. And let's translate that. Basically, people wanted Rockstar to respect RDR2 the same way they respected GTA 5. And then someone else went on to say, I hate that GTA 5 got the treatment, but Rockstar is running away from RDR2 in favor of the original. And again, that's the same point. It's completely true. GTA 5 got upgraded across 3 generations. RDR2 didn't even get one. So here's my honest take, and this is where everything gets pretty interesting. Rockstar never promised a Red Dead Redemption 2 next-gen version. Not even once. Every rumor about it came from leakers, job listings, insider whispers, and data mines. Rockstar themselves completely silent. So technically, we can't blame them for giving RDR1 the update instead. But here's the thing. Why would Rockstar update RDR1 and push it to Netflix and support mobile and then also add 60 FPS? Why do all of this work? So technically we can't blame them for giving RDR1 the update instead, but here's the thing. Why would Rockstar update RDR1 and push it to Netflix and support mobile and add 60 FPS and do all of this work if they didn't also have plans for RDR2 down the line? This is not a tiny project, this is a full production cycle. And usually when Rockstar brings back an older title, they're preparing for something bigger. Rockstar never moves without a strategy, there's always a next step. So here's my take, and I'll stand on this. Yes, but not yet. You don't update an older game for new hardware unless you're testing pipelines, performance targets, and new rendering tech. You don't launch on Netflix unless you're building a portable streaming pipeline. And you don't support Switch 2 unless your engine is being retooled for modern ARM architecture. All of that benefits RDR2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a way bigger game, way more work, way more expensive to port. So if they're doing RDR1 first, that's the test, it's the warm-up, and it's the first step in a larger plan. So let's talk about the Netflix part, because this is pretty insane. Netflix wants its gaming catalog to be legit. They've been spending money, they've been grabbing IPs, and they've been pushing mobile and cloud gaming. Red Dead Redemption, this might be the biggest game ever added to a streaming platform. And as a last point, as I was recording this, Nate the Hate actually responded to some of the hate he was getting regarding the RDR1 port, because people started clowning him, saying that he didn't know what he was talking about and that he really got it wrong, thinking it was RDR2 when it was really RDR1. And he went on to reply, this doesn't negate RDR2 happening, which at least for now tells us that RDR2 is still out in the wild somewhere. So who knows when we're actually going to get that next gen upgrade, but it's interesting to throw this in here at the end. So to be honest, I get all of it. RDR2 is one of the greatest games ever made, and it totally deserves a next gen update. It deserves 60 FPS, and it truly does deserve more than what it has right now. But at the same time, none of this means Rockstar is ignoring it. If anything, it kind of feels like a setup, the first step, a slow ramp towards something bigger. Because if Rockstar is willing to bring RDR1 to Netflix, Switch 2, PS5, and Xbox Series X, there's no way they don't eventually revisit it RDR2. It really is just a matter of when. But now I want to hear from you guys. Are you happy RDR1 is getting a next-gen port, or were you hoping for RDR2 instead? Also, do you think Rockstar is secretly cooking up 60 FPS and an RDR2 upgrade? Drop your take in the comments below. I'll be reading through all of them. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos just like this one. Alright, with that all out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.